There are many forests in North America. There are many trees in these forests. Some of these trees are more than 200 feet tall. Some are over 500 years old. Several kinds of trees grow in these forests. Fir, cedar, and pine are three. These trees grow in different areas. Some grow in forests. Some grow on the mountains. People who lived in this place long ago used these trees to make things out of wood. Many of these trees are now in special areas. These areas are called forest reserves or national parks. Some parks charge a small entrance fee. Visitors must pay the fee to enter the parks. Then they can walk among the beautiful old trees. They must take care not to damage the trees. We should all take care of forests. Where do the bubbles come from when you boil water? Water is a liquid. When it is heated, it moves around faster and faster. When it starts to boil, the liquid turns into a gas. This gas is called water vapor. This gas is lighter than the water around it. It rises to the top. Then it disappears into the air. As the water gets hotter and hotter, it starts turning into gas very quickly. A lot of bubbles form at the same time. All these bubbles try to escape at once. The bubbles push the water out of the way and jump out. This is what we call boiling water. More and more water turns into gas. More of it disappears into the air. After a while, every drop of the water will be gone. Try it and see. Gold has been a part of many cultures for hundreds of years. People made coins and jewelry with gold. Gold is a soft metal. It is easy to shape into sheets, long wires, or rings. People sometimes mix gold with other metals. This makes the gold harder. Then it can be made into beautiful jewelry. Why do we value gold so much? It has a special color. No other metal is a bright yellow. We also value gold because it is rare. A rare thing is hard to find. Even after hundreds of years, gold is still a precious metal now. It is still valued for its beauty. It is still rare. Today, banks store gold in the form of bars. Its value is more than $600 per ounce. Gold is more useful now than ever before. Claude Monet was a great artist. He was the first of a group of artists called the Impressionists. This group of artists thought about how things in the world made them feel. They tried to show this in their work. This way of painting shows how light can change shapes and colors. Monet did a lot of his work outdoors. He wanted to show how daylight made things look. Many of his paintings are of gardens. He liked to paint flowers and trees. He loved to paint in his own garden. His garden was in a village. He lived there for many years. Today, many visitors come each year to this garden. They come from all over the world. Most of them are art lovers or artists. They come to see the place that Monet loved so much. Do you like to listen to music? Music is made up of sound. People all over the world like music. People have liked it for hundreds of years. People who write music are called composers. Most of the time, a composer does not sing or play his own music. He writes it all down in the form of notes. Those who know how to read music can understand these notes. This is how people can sing the song or play it. Lots of people like to play music. Music can be played on instruments. There are many types of musical instruments. Some of these are the piano, the violin, and the drum. People can make music as a group. A choir is a group of people who sing. An orchestra is a group of people who play musical instruments. There was once a man who lived with his 2 sons. The 2 sons were always fighting with each other. One day, the man decided to teach his sons a lesson. The man gave his younger son 2 large sticks. He told the boy to break them. The boy tried hard, but he could not break the sticks. The older son also could not break the sticks. At last, the man gave only 1 stick to each son. He said, "Break them." Each son broke his stick easily. The man said, "You are like these sticks. If you work together, no one can break you. But if you fight with each other all the time, one day, someone will break both of you." After that lesson, the sons stopped fighting. They started to work together. When people work together as a team, they can achieve a lot. You can easily get things done when you share the work. We practice teamwork in my family. Both my parents have jobs. My father is a doctor. My mother is a teacher. Both of them work long hours all week. My brother is a student at college. I am a student in school. We all have very busy lives. So, when it comes to household chores, we all work together to get them done. Each of us has different chores. My parents take turns to cook. My father takes out the trash. My mother does the laundry. My brother washes the dishes. I sweep the floor. We share the chores and work together. Everything gets done fast. People should practice working as a team. Teamwork works. Racquetball is a popular sport. It was first played in the US. This game started just a little more than 50 years ago. That makes it quite a new sport. Other racket sports like tennis and squash have been played for a long time. Racquetball rules are a mix of rules from both handball and squash. A short racket is used to play this game. This game became popular almost at once when it first came out. More and more people wanted to play it. Clubs began to build racquetball courts. They built these courts for players of this new sport. People of all ages can play this game. But most players today are young people. Most of them are between the ages of 12 and 34. Racquetball is now a famous sport. It is played all over the world. The Olympic Games are a famous world sports event. These games are held once in 4 years. There are summer games and winter games. People come from countries all over the world to compete in the games. These games started a long time ago in Greece. In those days, only men took part in them. There were only a few sports events. Now, women take part in the Olympic Games, too. There are team sports, like basketball. There are martial arts, like judo. More and more types of sports are in the games each time they are held. It is very hard to win a medal at these games. Only world champions take part in the Olympics. Those who compete must work hard for years. Their bodies must be very fit. They must be the best to win medals in these games. Are you sick of long road trips in a car? Do you find long trips in an airplane boring? Do you want to travel in a special way? You should take a cruise to all the places you would like to see. Go by cruise ship to the northeast part of the U.S. Go late in the year. Then, you can enjoy the colors of the autumn leaves on the trees. It is a beautiful sight. Do you like to look at man-made wonders? Go on a cruise to the Panama Canal. Do you want to see icebergs? Do you want to look at seals and whales? Go on a cruise to Alaska. Wherever you may choose to go, a cruise is a great way to travel. Book a trip on a cruise ship today. You will love it.